One of the key targets of the anti-apartheid movement was Barclays Bank, the biggest high street bank in South Africa.
They actively supported the South African army, the military, by providing a number of loans. They produced a range of booklets, incredible guidelines to immigrate to South Africa, of course for white people. And I can go on. So they are really complicit in our oppression.
If I look at banking in South Africa and I think about my own organisation in Barclays Africa, over the last 3 years or more, we've been really focused on ensuring that culture, the sense of the values of the organisation become part of the DNA of the organisation.
There's an accountability much more widely to their customers, but to society much more widely. Banks have an implicit social license to operate, and we have to discharge obligations consistently with that accountability.
What we learned from the crisis of 2008 is that banks lost their credibility and their trust with society. Rebuilding that trust is fundamentally important, and you rebuild the trust by having a culture within the organisation that is about doing the right thing. It's about what you do when no one's looking. And since banking is fundamentally about trust, having the right culture in the organisation is critically important.
Boycott Barclays! Boycott Barclays! Boycott Barclays! Boycott Barclays! Boycott Barclays! Boycott Barclays! Boycott Barclays!
Barclays are funding a genocide. Close your accounts with Barclays. Damage Barclays as a company. Barclays is complicit in funding terrorism. This building here is a base for terrorism. This is where terrorism happens. Barclays is a home of terrorists. They commit terror acts all over the world, especially in Gaza, Palestine, where Barclays are the #1 investors in Elbit Systems, Israel's largest arms manufacturer based in the United Kingdom. What kind of morals are these? What kind of morals do our governments uphold? None, by the sounds of it. Close your accounts with Barclays. You are funding a genocide. Barclays is the largest investor in Elbit Systems. Elbit Systems is Israel's largest arms manufacturer.
I've closed my Barclays account, and I would like to suggest everybody else does, to support Palestine.
Never bank with Barclays. I stand with the people of Palestine. I don't believe anybody should be banking here.
Boycott Barclays because they invest a huge amount of money in arms, in funding genocide, and that's why I'm here today.
Barclays are complicit in a genocide in Palestine. We're done. We have enough.
We're closing the accounts. We're closing the account because of Barclays.
He's literally just gone up to close his account.
He's closed his account. Let's have a round of applause.
And again, cut it.
No Barclays!
I invite anybody here with a Barclays account to divest from genocide, divest from the slaughter, the murder, the annihilation of innocent men, women and children. Your money is being used to fund the genocide.